Well, Buddha, what do you got to say today? It's April the 16th, 2025. Seems like I was just at the cabin yesterday, and I was just listening to the Police. One of my favorite albums, Zenyatta Mandata. So I'm gonna do the drums. Yeah. Yeah, the world is a big place. So, bills to pay and everything. And come sit around my round table in King Arthur's court. Hey, you. Hey, you. Yes, Phoenix. Is there a Santa Claus? So it's 9 degrees now. I think it got down to 6, but the plants are still doing okay. I got a couple of nice flowers on sale. What do you call these again? These are called, never had them before, annual. It's called Ranunculus planter. Ranunculus. Never heard of them. But seem to be doing well, and I got them cheap. My mom's favorite color was yellow. And I know cactuses, you can't go wrong there. I thought those were kind of neat. I just thought I'd get a few items. I think I paid $10 for all this. A Canadian Tire. And this is called the Veronica flower. And they spread out. But I ain't planting anything yet. And then here we got our, what's that called again? Not bleeding hearts. They're, what are these called again? Fuchsias. Fuchsia. So the sun is rising over Mount Peter and Mount Paul. And there's nothing to do right now other than weed. These are doing okay. And of course my fake flowers always look well. Well, I just figured, why not? Mom always used to do that. She said, who cares? Who notices? See? Fake flowers can look good too. And then Abby built this for me. 6 months ago, Abby built this for me, this cage. Maybe they shouldn't be caged. Nobody likes to be caged, right? Right. So I got some sparrows in my birdhouse. I saw them go in there. You could be having baby sparrows coming out. You'll have some friends to talk to. You'll have some friends to talk to. I'm glad there's not crows like on the other side of the bridge. God, I'm glad I'm not on the other side of the bridge. There's nothing but schizophrenics and drug addicts over there. I live in a quiet neighborhood. Yeah, the deer still get in here, but these tulips are still doing okay. I might get lucky with a few tulips here. But look at this. They've already started to eat these tulips, the deer. They come in through the driveway. They've already eaten my tulips. Bring my offerings to the gods. Birdman. Oh, God. Anyways. So I've done some weeding already. I'm not going to plant much of anything here. I just put in some beans and did a bit of watering. So they'll be up shortly. And the parsley's coming up, and chives, and a few onions, and pay our respects to Bobby. Speak no evil, hear no evil. All right, so let's do this song on the drums, and nice shell collection here. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing to my earlobe? Huh? Okay. And this I got from my Uncle Dave because he was my godfather. The only family I have left, and I barely hear from them. It's a different world, for sure. My grandmother did those. Yeah, it's funny. Those boots came from my mom's mom, and the cats came from my dad's mom. Yeah. The Batmobile and the Camaro. An art project that somebody bought for me once. My two daughters almost look like twins, separated by 5 years here. Oh, that would be great to be back in Tahiti or Mexico and climb Chichen Itza or whatever in my younger days. We'll get around to these projects later. I'm gonna go to the seniors complex tomorrow, and I'm gonna construct some kind of painting. It was kind of fun. Yeah, hanging around with 12 other geriatrics, and they were doing their own projects. So, Zenyatta Mandata, one of my favorite albums from the 80s. And I actually played a record this morning on my record player. All right, let's give this a go because I thought this would be good on the drums. It seemed like a good song to do on the drums. And there's a new karaoke place down the street here, just opened up. They're not open this Sunday because it's Easter, but the next Sunday I want to try it and do a few more songs because I didn't even know I could sing until a few years ago. I never sang with anybody. Nobody was interested. So let's do this. We're going to do Driven to Tears by the Police. It's the second song after Don't Stand So Close to Me. All right. Sting, Stewart Copeland, a really good drummer, and Andy Summers, who formed the band. I went into the music store yesterday and I asked who he thought was the best drummer in the world. And I just took this up about 4 years ago, but These are just electronic drums, nothing special. Alright, where's my remote control? Here we go. Okay. Well, let's give this a whirl. Let's give this a whirl. Yeah. I've been around. Some things I want to remember, other things I want to forget. How can you say that you're not responsible? What does it have to do with me? What is my reaction? What should it be? Confronted by this latest atrocity, in my hand, James wells in my throat. My comfortable existence is reduced to a shallow, meaningless party. Seems that when some innocent die, seems that when some in a page in a magazine, too many cameras and not enough food. This is what I've seen. Protest is futile. Nothing seems to get through. What's to become of our world? Who knows what to do?
HelloFresh makes it easy to pull together a delicious homemade meal any day of the week. No matter what your day looks like. HelloFresh.
No matter what your day looks like, make it a good one.
If you're someone that suffers from having sensitive teeth,
Tahiti was great. I was 24 years old. Fiji was nice. Kamloops. This is an amazing map. This is a photograph taken from space of Kamloops and the Okanagan. I bought this in Revelstoke 5 years ago. Amazing. So, some sands I've collected from around the world. And I have never been rich. I was always poor. But I would save my money, and every 4 years I go somewhere with my kids, usually out here to BC. Yeah. So, it's all a game of chess.